had self-image, first of all. The Native Americans, they had a self-image. They fought to death, tooth and nail for it. So it's not something that's just started. It's just something that those who are the colonial like groups are making aware to the community, and some of them are trying to make them think that they're making you aware of it. Take for instance, with a community as beautiful and blighted as Detroit. Because of some factors, and them saying Michigan is bankrupt and Detroit is bankrupt, even though I see them building more than they ever have.
Let's go.
Doing more than they ever have. Them changing the climate of Detroit to the point that we have biking lanes. I never needed a biking lane to ride a bike in the city. And me, living in Detroit, came from Flint, which is really far greater than and going to West Africa. I lived in Senegal, West Africa for 15 years, right there. And seeing the community and things there. My answer to it is that it's not something that started. You have Sheikh Anta Diop of Senegal, who
we were talking about that. It started
even Grand Surtima and all of these people. They did what you would call a technical and scientific research on this resurgence of culture. But there were always people in the hood who you never heard of, who never had that outlook or were able to be heard. There are people now. We have mamas and nanas. We have Nadi's Cafe. We have, what is it over on the west side of the
Artist Village.
Village and everything. The people aren't hearing about who we have cultural people my age now speaking about the very same things.
I think it's important to note too that Fan was in conversation with a lot of diasporic things that were happening in the Americas, in the West Indies and America. So in a sense, these conversations around identity and blackness aren't new, but there's definitely a resurgence of them.
Actually,
because there was a period where...
You're right, it's because of the media. Because now African Americans have been killed for years and imprisoned for years. And it's only because of the media and they're filming it now that you're seeing it. Just a few days ago, they just had an all-out war with a group of bikers. You really don't see that on the media. 4 policemen died, they were killed. Other bikers were killed, 170 of them were locked up. But I really don't hear that on the media. But they're quote unquote, these bikers are white, European. So you want to see it in the media and things. If they were Latino, if they were black, we would see it and hear it on every radio now. Immediately.
And the way it's described.
But those things aren't small groups. If you look at the Outlaws and Hell's Angels, these excursions are going on all the time with them and the police. But you aren't hearing about it. It's just good that right now, with the resurgence of people and what you would call identity, and I don't just mean African identity. I have friends who were white, who were born in America, and they really just started to get their identity, you know, they're from Germany or they're from Europe or where their families are. I really feel that all cultures should identify themselves right now so that when they identify themselves, we can all work together. I should cherish things I see in Germany just as much as I see in African culture. And they should cherish things in African culture just as much as they see in Germany or England. When I was younger, going to Europe, that is a thing that you would see more culture and stuff there. So all I say is welcome to Detroit. I'm sorry, I can't.